Okay, and we are back once again. Now it says step number 7, when installation is complete, remove the CD and diskette from their drives. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. Then restart. And okay. Make sure it goes into Windows. And then after this is done, there's one more thing I want to show off in case anyone needs it. Now this particular master CD actually already has the MPEG bonus pack software pre-installed within it, while the other one actually doesn't. So it actually comes with an MPEG bonus pack install floppy disk, which I have right here. But a regular IBM PCDOS disk 1 installed disk will work fine. Well, let's go into Notepad first. Select all files. The syslevel.ibm. It'll have these, and then there's service CD number 2. That way you know it's been run through. I think this is something the IBM company would look at one time in case anyone uses the online house call feature. Anyways, for those who likely have this issue, they've run the recovery program through and then they get a non-system disk or disk error prompt. Here's what you can do. Boot off of a PCDOS7 7.0 disk or the MPEG bonus pack installed disk. And then once it boots, just push Control Z multiple times, since we don't need to go through the auto exec. Okay, well at this particular moment I've actually made a custom boot menu since I've actually modified it myself, but this particular moment just push Control Z and that will terminate the batch file process in the auto exec batch file. So once we're at the A prompt, you just type in sys space C colon and then press enter, and that will restore the boot files. Okay, that is actually it for this video, so until next time we will do a Windows 95 upgrade with the upgrade kit CD that I also have. So until then, this is Ryan Hawley from my channel, PB70CDOEM, signing off. I will see you guys momentarily. Hey YouTube, it's me, Ryan Hawley, once again. Welcome to my channel, PB70CDOEM. In my last video, we ran the recovery and restore program for the PCDOS 7.0 and Windows 3.1 and OS2 Warp 3 Aptiva software package for the early M series models of Aptiva. Also ran the service CD through. What we are going to be doing now is install upgrading to Windows 95 with the upgrade kit. So we got the Aptiva software CD. This upgrades some of the Aptiva software so that it's Windows 95 compatible. Part number is 42H2531, that's the CD. Got the Windows 95 upgrade CD as well. Now one thing I do want to point out, in fact I found this out while I was making this video, so I had to redo the clip. After running the service CD through, on the C drive, there's a Ps1 Boot Folder which is put in there for nothing. I don't know why. But that needs to be deleted. It's actually not even needed for anything anyway, since it was for the initial setup, if that's what you want to call it. The first boot program, but since it was already through after the recovery program finished, there's no reason for it to be there at all. But it needs to be deleted, otherwise the program will assume that the setup has not run through the first boot setup. So, we will go ahead and power the system on. I put the boot floppy disk in that was made. Excuse me, sorry about that. Go ahead and hit escape. And so from here, it will boot off of the floppy disk. It's going to load the CD driver. It still has that starting PC-DOS because they use the DOS files on this setup. Okay. We'll select Install Windows 95. This option will install Microsoft Windows 95 on your Aptiva personal computer. Windows 95 will replace your current operating system. Another thing I want to point out is that this will permanently remove OS2 Warp because the program says that. We'll go ahead and hit enter. And we don't need to read through all of this. Okay, yeah, it says OS2 Warp has been detected on your computer. OS2 Warp and Windows 95 are not compatible operating systems with each other. Important, if you have any personal files in the OS2 directories, you should create a directory and move those files to the new directory before you install Windows 95, because it'll take out those folders. Then we'll hit yes. Insert the Aptiva software CD, so we will go ahead and do that now. Now there is an OS2 install kit for Aptiva systems with Windows 95 that has modified boot files to make it compatible. So if anyone were to do this and then they wanted to have OS2 Warp again, they could reinstall it through there. But we're not going to do that in this video. Okay. Wait for the busy light to turn off on the CD drive. Okay, this might take a few minutes. So, after this particular process is done, we will be right back. Okay, and we are back. The file copy process from the software CD has finished, so now we will be inserting the Windows 95 upgrade CD. Okay. Just wait for the busy light to turn off, which it just did. Let's copy in a few extra files from the diskette. And, oh, okay, it's taken out the OS2 stuff, but I didn't even have OS2 go through the, so it'll say invalid directory. It's assuming that some stuff is there, which it isn't, but that's alright. Yeah, basically what this upgrade means is sacrificing OS2, which is unfortunate. Okay, it says leave the Windows 95 upgrade CD in the CD drive, remove the diskette from drive A, and we'll press enter. Also want to point out that the Windows 95 setup program may fail to load or may crash, one of the two. It has for me a few times. So if it does, there actually is a workaround. So I'll be sure and show that in my video. Maybe because I had some custom settings or something when it was occurring at the time, but Program Manager is minimized. So I think the Windows 95 setup program may begin from here, which it just did. Good. So we'll click on Continue. A routine check on your system. Please wait. Okay. Do, 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 do. The upgrade kit will say to plan enough time to have this entire setup be done, but honestly, got nothing going on today, so I could just sit right here all day, but come on, hurry up. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just stop the video here and do another clip after this is done. So be right back after this window disappears. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that slight delay. I'm just trying to sacrifice some unneeded footage as possible. That actually took a bit longer than I expected, so I'm actually kind of glad I'm starting a new clip on here. Okay. Hit yes. Yeah, that's a problem. This is what I was talking about. So we'll restart the setup process through there again. That was actually a waste of time, so I'm sorry about that. Anyone can skip ahead a bit in the video, if need be. It could be because I have a later BIOS update to the latest for the Odyssey models of Aptiva, the A series. So once this does its thing, here is what we are gonna do. We're gonna exit setup, and we're gonna exit out of Windows 3.1. Bad commander file. Just ignore that. I think the hard drive I'm currently using is what's slow. Then we're going to go to the D drive, which is the CD drive. Setup, space, slash. The slash is actually facing that way, and then we're going to type in IS, because ScanDisk is just going to be an unnecessary waste of time, so we'll go ahead and the IS statement right there in that command will bypass ScanDisk. It is recommended that you start your existing version of Windows to run setup. Well, unfortunately, that fell over, so we're going to have to do it this way as a last resort. We'll say copying files needed for Windows setup. I think the reason why they recommend the existing version is so that it doesn't have to put in those extra files, but unfortunately, because there was a crash, don't know why, this is where we're going to have to run setup through The CDs I'm using I have also uploaded to archive.org, except for the Windows 95 upgrade CD, because that's already on WinWorld PC, but I will post that in the description box below anyways, just in case. Okay. Do the C Windows full, because that's the default directory. Save system files? No, we won't, because the upgrade kit actually updated the some of the Aptiva software files, so uninstalling Windows 95, the newer updated files won't work with 3.1, so uninstalling would mean running the recovery program through formatting the hard drive, but aside from that, we'll do a custom. Go ahead and keep that as is. Put the CD key in. I'll go ahead and just put it in anyways. It is abandonware. I know that Billy Core from the Nostalgia Mall likes to take extra precautions, but for me personally, I don't think it'll be an issue. Don't come after me, Bill Gates. It's abandonware. The company and Microsoft can't do anything. Okay. Well, I do have a network adapter, but this may take a while, so we'll be back within the next video clip momentarily. Alright, and we are back. I'm gonna go ahead and leave out the network stuff just for the sake of the video. Multimedia, CD player, media player, sound recorder, sample sounds, volume control, we'll put that in. Briefcase, wallpapers, character map, games, mouse pointers. Just go ahead and put that stuff into Windows 95 Tour, because this is the CD-ROM Windows 95 upgrade. We'll put in Microsoft Backup too, even though I'm not going to use it for anything, since this is for the video. And that should be good. Okay. And just go ahead and keep that as is. Do not want to start up disk. I've already got several. Well, not that many, but a few. Start copying files. And there we go. So I will go ahead and stop the clip right here, and we will be back once it's time to restart. Okay, we're back. That actually took quite a while. Longer than the hardware detection process. So we will go ahead and bypass the system memory test. And continue with setup, getting ready to run Windows 95 for the first time. Well, about the 50-some billionth time for me, and a lot of people who still use Windows 95 to this day for nostalgia purposes. Okay. I've been forgetting to zoom up on the screen a few times, so sorry about that. At some point I might find a way to set my tripod down and have it face the screen. You know what? Oh, never mind. I was gonna stop the video and make another clip, edit it in, but it looks like it's going through. Yeah, be right back. Okay, we're back once again. That actually took a few seconds. So, sorry about that. But, we'll continue on. Could have used a CF card, but I've had some issues with certain CF cards and OS2 warp. Practically the recovery program would crash on certain CF cards, and no matter what CF card I use, the M-Wave adapter, sound and modem, through OS2, even if the drivers are installed correctly, they can be a little flaky, and I don't really know how to resolve that. If there is a way, it'd be an unofficial way, but until then, this is where we're at. Setting up plug-and-play hardware you may have. Well, I got a 100 megabyte zip drive, which is just down there, but I'm not going to be installing drivers for it because not everyone has a iOmega zip drive. Putting in the start menu items. We're actually just about done too, and once setup is fully completed, 100%, there's one more thing that should be done. That's right, yep. I think one more system restart. Okay. Man, that's a fine looking splash screen. Okay. We're at the Windows 95 desktop at this particular point. Sorry about that. Now it's finalizing settings. Oh, sorry about that. Almost, Okay, apparently there were 2 more restarts that needed to be done. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just the hard drive itself that's a little slow. It's a Connor hard drive, a 1 gig drive, so it's taken a bit more time, so I apologize about that. I probably should have used a different hard drive. In fact, the next time I go through, I think I probably will. Because I will be doing a Windows 3.1 and OS2 Warp software driver install, or clean install of Windows and Warp and PCDOS. Okay, now we're not going to go through that. It's finalizing a few more things, such as these items right here. It's also updating icons in the start menu from the Windows 3.1 version to the Windows 95 version, because it's actually putting in, well, subfolders is what I like to refer to them. They're actually called like subdirectories. So we got the accessories folder here. It's a bit different, but not too much. So this item and then this item are the items that can be deleted, since Jack Nicklaus Golf is already right in there, and then the total image video bonus pack folder is right in there. So we will go into the Aptiva Entertainment folder and take out these items since we don't need them. And there you have it. So this concludes the Windows 95 upgrade. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I understand it could have been shorter, and I do apologize about that. Alternatively, the only difference between a full and Windows 95 Aptiva Master CD is the version of Compton's Encyclopedia and Microsoft Works. So on here it's still Compton's Encyclopedia, the 1995 version. The icon is the same as the 95 and 96. And then Works is still Works version 3.0 in this setup. Now with the Windows 95 Aptiva Master CDs you get Compton's Encyclopedia 96 and Works 4.0, which is the Windows 95 version. Okay. And at this particular point you can actually use the purple Aptiva Technical Update CD to update the M-Wave drivers, as well as a few other things like the MPEG software update and things like that. But I'm not going to go through that in this video, so check that out in my previews video, which I have uploaded. And so, this concludes my video. So this is Ryan Hawley from my channel, PB70CD OEM, signing off. I will see you guys later.